Hello everyone. Well, for today's video, I thought I would show you this book that I found. It's very interesting. It's called the Wordfinder. This book is similar to a thesaurus in that it helps you find words that you're looking for to be a better writer. But it kind of goes beyond what a thesaurus does in that it suggests not just words that are similar to the word you're looking for or a replacement for the word you're looking for, but it will help you find words that go around that word, such as verbs or adjectives or adverbs. So if we go past the introduction here, we'll just go a few pages in. So here we have the word, let's say it's advisor, is the word that we want to kind of build around. It gives us adjectives that go with that word, such as competent, confidential, ill-humored, technical, conservative, sympathetic, prudent, facetious, spiritual, sagacious, influential, unscrupulous, resourceful, invaluable, altruistic, and experienced. So it doesn't necessarily get you to change this word, but it helps you enhance it or modify it. So here we have adjectives that could go with the word aeronaut: adventurous, ardent, intrepid, daring, seasoned, war-worn, accomplished, barnstorming, globe-circling, dashing. So I've just gone through this a little bit since I discovered it. It's kind of a neat way of looking at putting sentences and expressions together. So here's the word aisle and adjectives that could describe it: shadowy, cathedral, winding, grassy, gloomy, long drawn, teeming, pillared, silent, narrow, raucous, leafy, forest, cloistered, slender, gorgeous, moldering. And then here are verbs that could be used in conjunction with the word aisle: amble down the aisle, block the aisle, bound down the aisle, build the aisle, divide into the aisle, drift down, extend, flank, form, indicate, labor up, negotiate, obstruct, open, pace, separated by aisles, speed down, walk down, widen, bisect, divides, extends, leads, runs, swallows one up. That's very interesting. And then it also says you can see the word passage for additional help with the word. But it definitely, I think, is a nice companion to a thesaurus in that it expands your ideas and the suggestions merely from just replacing a word to enhancing a word. You can see here we can have quite a few. This is for the word beauty. And it goes all the way over onto this page here. Glorious beauty, guarded beauty, sable, animal, dazzling, uncultivated, moral, unearthly, distinctive, luscious, inexhaustible, famous, mortal, fleeting, iridescent, passionate, sensuous, gleaming, talented, mysterious, perpetual, mystic, homely, all-pervading, picturesque, infantile, notable, fabulous, radiant, exquisite, unmatched, haughty, reigning, stately, insistent, fierce, surprising, changeful, indescribable, celestial, sullen, naked, blooming, antique, poignant, morose, abstracted, delicate, poetic, unparalleled, mocking, unrivaled, natural, lustrous, wistful, ideal, rare, polished, perennial, languid, indefinable, compelling, opulent, rugged, matronly, rich, wondrous, original, verdant, dusky, cruel, peculiar, marvelous, stormy, despoiled, masculine, singular, indestructible, sustained, transfigured, intellectual, graceful, harmonious, bedessened, unforgettable, luxurious, surpassing, sacred, evanescent, pictorial, breathless, crystal, excelling, and it goes on. That's just a very small portion of the words. There's some really beautiful words in there that kind of remind you of all the options you may have in describing something. They have a lot of adverbs too, but most of them all end in ly. Let me find a few to read. It gets a bit monotonous reading ly words all the time. Birthday. Happy, sad, romantic, memorable, unsung. So, for instance, here's browbeaten, and these are adverbs that could describe this verb. Submissively, shamefully, meekly, disgracefully, humiliatingly, disconsolately, humbly, abjectly, frightfully, horribly, terribly, fearfully, unhappily, incredibly, astoundingly, alarmingly, coweringly, tremulously, dreadfully, nervously, portentously, unforgivably, evidently, visibly, indefensibly. So, good words, but I wish in English language we could use adverbs that didn't have ly, because it gets kind of monotonous. And I found back here under the H's a massive amount of adjectives describing the word hands. Starts here, goes for 2 columns, and part of a third. I won't read all of them, but I thought I'd scan through them and see if there's some really cool adjectives that we wouldn't necessarily think of referring to hands. Let's see. Aggressive, bejeweled, callous, cheery, clawing, clenched, cringing. I don't know what cringing means, but there it is. Unless that's cringing, it may be cringing. But can hands cringe? I don't know. Discolored, disrobing hands. There you go. That's a nice one. Ever open, exploring, favoring, flabby, fratricidal. That's interesting. Graspless hands. I'm kind of getting off the screen here. Let's see. Hurried, impulsive, ivory, lax, listless, masterly, narrow, odd looking. There you go. It's kind of a catch-all, isn't it? Parched, plum, plenty dropping. Never heard that used to describe anything. Quavering, restraining, sacred, sinewy, soot grind, swollen, tempestuous, toil-worn. That's another good word. Unequal, unfettered, violent, vigorous, wax-like, working, soothing, sprightly. So, I'm glad I found this book. I think it would definitely help someone who was a writer. I don't know that it would help them write a whole novel, but I think it would help them get out of some places they may be stuck, or to help enrich a book once it has been written, and to kind of go back and make sure that you're not using the same phrases or the same adverbs or adjectives all the time. Here's adjectives for influence. Powerful, tyrannical, gentler, maleficent, educational, scathing, partisan, moonlight, the influence of moonlight. That's interesting. Baleful, reassuring, literary, broadening, dominating, steadying, sweet, vivifying, magical, suggestive, superlative. Here we go. This word is Machiavellian. Shrewdly, craftily, unbelievably, astutely, wickedly, colossally, designingly, subtly, errantly, dreadfully, archly, crookedly, evasively, viciously, dangerously, alarmingly, curiously, fearfully, insidiously, nefariously, invidiously, profoundly, cleverly, notoriously, deceptively, and heinously. Heinously Machiavellian. That sounds very descriptive. Verbs that describe a machine gun. Tattoos. That's a very descriptive word for verb for machine gun. malevolent, malediction, malicious, malign, malignant, mammals. Memories, misunderstanding, mistress, verbs that be used with the word mistress. So, I found this book very interesting. I will possibly use it. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this kind of vocabulary, word finding. Maybe it's helped you remember some words that you don't often use. So please subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching. And I will see you again next time. Bye.